Hey YouTube, Michigan Shoe News here again with another product review for you. Today we're going to take a look at the C&A Tactical Designs Ruger 1022 drop-in trigger. You may remember from an earlier video we did for C&A Tactical, we looked at one of their trigger services. Well, this is a little different. This is now the complete drop-in unit for your Ruger 1022. You see it in the box here in front of you. You get a whole trigger, ready to go, drop into the unit, no waiting around for service. This is a 2-pound unit. It's fully ready to go right out of the box. Everything is pre-adjusted at the factory for over travel, take up, creep. The trigger's supposed to start at 2.5 pounds. After about a 200 round break-in, it should drop right to 2.1 pounds, maybe less. This unit features the automatic bolt release, which is stainless steel. It has your extended magazine release. And this one, take it out of the box, take a look at this. Got a cover on it. So you got an automatic bolt release on this one, extended magazine release. This one has a red painted trigger. That was the unit they sent us to take a look at. The triggers come in red, black, and a silver color. If you want different choices of color, that's the colors they offer right now. So with this one, we're told it's an improved unit. Geometry on the parts supposed to be better. This is a unit designed, and this unit is made by C&A Tactical. It's 100% US made. They have a lifetime warranty on it. They'll stand behind it forever. And we're going to give this thing a trigger pull test, see how it works out. So what we got here in front of us, we got basically a factory Ruger 1022. What we're going to do is do a trigger pull test on this Ruger factory trigger assembly and compare it to the C&A Tactical Designs assembly and see how much difference there really is. So we're going to start out here with a clear gun. There's no magazine in the gun, and we can see that it's empty. Do a press check and make sure. And we'll get the trigger pull gauge started up. We'll give it 3 pulls and see where we end up on the Ruger factory trigger. Trigger pull on the Ruger, 4 pounds, 0.08 ounces. Second pull, 3 pounds, 12 ounces. Third trigger pull, 4 pounds and we'll say 5 ounces. So that's what you get out of the Ruger factory trigger you buy on your gun when you get it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a pause, we're going to disassemble this gun, we're going to put the C&A Tactical trigger in here and come back and do a comparison for you. Alright, we're back. We got the C&A Tactical Designs trigger installed in the gun. As you can see, there's the Ruger factory trigger right there. So we're going to do a check. We're going to make sure the mag's out. See a clear gun. Do a press check, make sure the chamber's clear, and we're going to give the 3 trigger pulls here on the C&A Tactical Designs trigger and see how much of a difference there is. Two pounds, 3 ounces, almost 4 ounces. £2 pounds, 2.4 ounces. £2 pounds and almost 0 ounces on this one. So, in comparison, the trigger was told that it may come in at 2.5 when you start out. This one's way under 2.5. The difference in the quality of the trigger pull is pretty obvious, and the repeatability of this trigger compared to the Ruger is obviously a whole lot better. So there's an example of how the trigger pull works, which you can expect when you wouldn't get one right out of the box. As far as quality, overall look at it, it's a polymer unit, just like the Ruger is. Everything about the trigger, in my opinion, from looking at it, is a lot better. I like their design on their magazine release because it leans forward and it gives you more room into the auto to get your bolt release. The choice of color of the trigger is, of the three they have, is totally up to you. Like on the other, one thing we'll say about these triggers, the quality of them, for speed shooters like us who shoot steel, the trigger reset to us is huge. We shoot off the reset, speed shooting requires it. So we're going to give you an example of that, how much you can hear. You can't feel it, but we'll let you just hear the reset in this trigger. So we'll do it one more time in case you didn't catch that, but you can hear the click when I release the tension off of the trigger. And that trigger is neat and clean, and the reset is neat and clean. For those of you worried about the polymer units, some people don't like the polymer. I was told that in the polymer units, the new ones, that the tolerances are better in the polymer units versus the old Ruger aluminum ones, especially in alignment of the trigger pins, which is what makes this drop-in trigger a much better thing than what you buy in things that are $200, $300, $400. So the MSRP on this trigger comes out at $209. These units are starting to appear on store shelves. We've seen them online. They come in, start at $159.99. This is the way to go if you want to buy a drop-in trigger, for one simple reason. When you, instead of getting the rebuild service or a rebuild service, or you rebuilding it yourself, you buy this trigger out of the box, you drop it in the gun, you're going out to the range with 2 pounds right out of the gate. You don't have to wait, you don't have to mess around with nothing. And from a personal point of view, guys, if you're going to buy one and drop one in, you got this thing out of the gun, you take this thing and you stick it online and sell it and get you 20, 30, 40 bucks back out of it, and now you got a $100 drop-in trigger and you're off. So we recommend you take a look at it if you like what you've seen here. So if you're in the market, give this a try. CNA Tactical Designs. Stop by and visit their website. Easy to look up. Now, for those of you who've been watching this video with us, you may notice at the bottom here you'll see a barrel sitting in front of us. This is a teaser point for you. That is a CNA Tactical Designs match barrel, which we're going to feature in our next review video. So please stay tuned to see the details on that. And thanks for taking a look.